show you the blankets before I pack them up and pack them in a box and ship them off. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this, so bear with me. I have some of these huge binder clips. I'm gonna try to hang it right here, so you might not get to see all of it, but I will definitely take pictures of everything and insert them. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with the blanket for my auntie Karen. I started it off, she wouldn't answer me, or no one knew like what her favorite color is. She's in a wheelchair, and so I went to Joann's and purchased like the colors that I mostly see her wear in her pictures, and those were like natural colors. So I got like cream grayish and all that, brown. But then she messaged me and was like, I like blue, and I was like, should I give her one of the nephew's blankets that I made that's blue, all sorts of blue, or should I just add in a layer of blue? And I did. I also added in a layer of like a little lavender right there. So let me see if I can hang this somehow. I might need to get my ladder, so bear with me. And basically it's just it goes into the multicolored gray at the bottom and up to the blue. So cream is in the middle. And I did try to put like her initials at the on the bottom, and so it says KNS for Karen Smith. So hopefully she likes it. I'm just gonna leave the binder clips up at the top. It's hot, y'all. Okay, let me get my camera and take a picture too. Can y'all see that? I wish you could see the top, but there's no way for me to hang it lower with those binder clips. Yeah, there's no way for me to hang it lower. So I will definitely, you can see probably a good 75% of it, and I'll take a picture for the whole visual image. And then I'll just switch it up for you all. Y'all. So I took this down. I'm gonna roll it. Found that to be the easiest way, is to roll it, because it makes it look neater. What I call Brittany's Mind, and it's basically the blanket for myself that I can keep adding layers to, and it's basically all the scraps, all the discarded pieces of the blankets that I've already made for everybody else. And yeah, and it's beautiful because I feel like that's how my mind works. So the blanket's definitely an image of myself. If I can make a self-portrait out of a blanket, that will be it. In fact, that is my self-portrait. How about that? All right, and there go a little knot. I can put this in a box and mail it out. And I'm not gonna have enough space when I go home to take it with me. All right, so yeah, this one. This one I love. It's my favorite. And I can still add pieces to it. You know, you do your little knot, you can add pieces to it. So with this one, I did all horizontal stitches from like right here to right here. And then what I did was from here down, almost towards the end, I did vertical stitches with like in between each swaddle of yarn. I will finish it off with a horizontal stitch and then continue on into the ends. So the end I did somewhat like I did at the top, but I only did a few more less, but it's still beautiful. All right, I had to take my sweater else it was too hot. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So I made 6 of these, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. I made 6. I already have these over here tied off. I'm just gonna untie them. And I have another project to do today. I'm gonna try to, if you see this string just dangling over here, I've cut up a ton of strips of fabric and I'm braiding them together. I am hoping to make a rug out of it. We'll see how that goes. Let me tell y'all about this one. I'm pretty sure this is the one that took the longest for me. I don't like blue that much, y'all. Don't like blue that much. And the issue that happened with me, which is why you'll see a lot of the blanket, I don't really, all the other ones I don't really have this much of the multicolor one. This multicolor blue was messing with my eyes. Oh my gosh, and I was getting so frustrated. So I felt like I kept missing a lot of loops. It kept playing with me, so I did not purchase, I think I put a little bit of this in the other blankets, but I made those first, and I wasn't overwhelmed with it because I split those up between those 2 blankets. This one had a whole swaddle of it, so yeah, note to self, multicolors, especially in blue, not for me, not a lot of it. And this, I'm pretty sure this was like 2 of them. So all right, let's hang this up for you all and I will be right back. All right, we're on number 4. 2 more to go. This one is smaller, but it's definitely flexible, so I feel like it's gonna be just like the other one. As you see, they're brothers, so of course I need to fix one little thread here. All I'm gonna do is cut it in half and tie a knot, but almost the same concept. Very pretty. I like this one. This one was definitely less overwhelming than the other one. Let me make sure I have the right side though while I'm doing this. It's good that I'm holding it up because I can see if I have any errors, any issues, then I could go ahead and just fix them. This one could be tied off. That means I probably missed the thread. Doesn't look bad, but let me go ahead and fix these and then I'll hang it up. Definitely 2 I want to fix right here, so I'm gonna use some scissors and just cut one of the threads in half, and then find something I want it to wrap around. Oh. And then just tie a knot, tie it in a double knot. There. That way it doesn't unravel on you. And then just cut the remainder of the pieces off, and you can't even tell. So I'm gonna do it to, I think I need to do 1 or 2 more. Definitely this one. That's 1, that's 2. Let's see if I need it 1 more. I think I saw 1 more. It wasn't as noticeable, but I saw it, and my art needs to be beautiful. So let's see. No, I don't really count that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Definitely one long stitch. I didn't miss it, but it's definitely one stitch that I did over the 1.5 inch that I was doing with everything else. So definitely gonna tie this off and make it into its own stitch, because that's just what I'm doing. It's hot, y'all. It's hot. I think my landlords are out there right now digging into the ground to get ready for winterizing the tiny house. They're putting the electric water hose in and then burying it underneath the ground. Let's see. It looks cool from the side too, y'all. Yep. So you can definitely see the difference. This is a braid that's going straight, so this is the horizontal and this is the vertical. I just flipped it. So, all right. Do I see any other issues? Nope. Looks good. Let me see about this one. Is that shoot to me? Yeah, it's not as long as the other one. I didn't miss a stitch, but definitely want that to be tighter. So I'm gonna make it do what I do, baby. And then I'll hang it up for you all. And that was the one that I was saying I might fix or I might not fix, because it wasn't that noticeable. But these are like tiny boys. And I started off, you'll see this one over there. I made it for my niece. It's the first one I made, and I'm so proud of myself. And then I made the second one. I was like, wow, like I can make it tight. And so that's what I did. I made it the holes closer together, so because I'm one of those, I don't really like sticking my hands through here, whatever. So for my niece blanket, I might sew on the back if I have time, because I think I'm just gonna stick that in my suitcase. I might sew on a piece of fabric on the back. But yeah, so hanging this up and I'll be right back. So I definitely feel like these are way over 1.5 years. The two brothers are definitely has an age gap of about 2 or 3 years. I'm thinking 2.5 or 1.5, something like that. But this one is definitely smaller than the other one. So I'm gonna roll this. Boys blanket, and then I have my niece's blanket. I think I'm gonna make another chandelier for my other niece, because my sister, I bought her, it's like made out of wood, but it's wood portrait on top of it, painted, of one of our favorite pictures. And then I'm gonna make his sister a chandelier, just like I did my other nieces, and make shapes out of fabric and put beads on it. So definitely see a discrepancy here already. So I'm gonna fix this. This was the second one that I made, so I didn't figure it out. So now I know how to fix this, and I am. Big old bead. Cut, of course, and then tie off. You gotta make sure with this yarn not to grab the very ends, because they're tattle, they're basically disintegrate in your hand. It's basically like Walmart Chanel, the Bernard's Extra blanket yarn. Let's see if I can find another one. Y'all let me know if y'all see something on that side. I'll probably see it when I hang it up. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I really didn't have that much of that color, the multicolor blue. And this was the second one. And I was so proud of myself, because, of course, this has less gaps. This one, y'all, it's actually way longer. I don't know how many braids I did to the side, but it's way longer than my arms. It's way longer than 8 feet. So, of course, he'll probably use it that way, because it's definitely shorter going this way. I'm gonna try to fix one thread. It's like this whole it's not bad. I didn't skip anything. You could just see I wasn't constant with the thread. To learn how to do, this was the first one I started to do the little horizontal lines on. So I'm pretty sure I started learning the horizontal lines on this one. I'm pretty sure the first one that I did, I don't have any horizontal lines, so don't quote me, but definitely I'm gonna take a picture this way, lengthwise. Well, originally widthwise. I think this is now lengthwise. I don't know, I think I'm about to rotate it. So yeah, I'm about to rotate it because I had to even use an extra clip. And keep in mind, it's about this much that's still hanging off. So yeah, I'm gonna turn it around. Even I did my best. This was of course my second one. It's still cute. So I'm gonna take a picture and I'll get back to you. No shame. No shame at all. Alright, one more blanket to show you all and take a picture of, and then start my braids. Yeah, I still have like 4 or 5 more braids in my head. So I'm gonna roll this up and get back with you all. Alright, so this one was the first one I did. It's burgundy and like rose gold. I really love these colors. I also made like a little beanie. I think I could do better on the beanie, but it was my first time. I did my best, so definitely will show you this, and I'll be able to see if this was definitely my first one, so I probably have discrepancies that I don't know about yet. I think were the discrepancies. I'm gonna go ahead and hang it up. This one of course was my first one, so I'm proud of this one. I did this one real fast too, so of course I'm gonna, and this one I did not finish off the top like I did the other ones because I couldn't figure it out real good. So I don't know how I finished this top off actually, but I think what I did was I grabbed the loop and I kept pulling it, but that's not the way that I finished the other ones, which are much neater. So here I have more like a round and finish versus a more square end. So let's go ahead and hang this up. Colors are beautiful. I do have one discrepancy at the top that I'll fix, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture. Of course, I can tell for myself that I started out very tight thread, and then I got a little bit looser as I finished, which taught me how to fix the other ones as I went along. But yeah, I think it's lovely. So I'm going to take a picture and I'll insert a picture for you all. I took my picture, and I think that before I leave, remember there's a beanie that goes with this. I learned how to make like a little pom-pom at the top with that. I don't like this material for a pom-pom, so I do have more pom-pom material, more of the wool yarn that I can make the fluffy ones. I think I am gonna add fabric on the back of this, because this one is the thinnest. It is my first one. I'm gonna add like a knit fabric or jersey fabric on the back, so it'll be much warmer. So I'm gonna take this down. Of course, this is not being milled off anyway. This one is gonna go in my suitcase with me. In fact, I'm not gonna take that much clothes with me, so even my auntie's, which is a thicker quality, will probably go in my suitcase as well. So, y'all, that was my stomach. My stomach's eating itself. I am hungry. So I'm gonna take this down. I already took a picture, and I'll insert it with the rest of the pictures. And of course, I'm gonna do probably like a slideshow at the end of like my process. Because of course I took pictures in the midst of all of them, all 6, until I completed it. So I'm happy. See y'all. You look like grandma. It look like the sweater shawls that be in the store. Alright, you all, please like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. You know what to do. Get down, get down, get down, get down.